Good afternoon, good evening. Baby biara okay biara Omega Live TV so ana your way. Send the biara no protocol no extra say or say your chair face masks. Baby biara you need to adhere to the government protocol. Send your bema this virus, coronavirus, COVID-19 no your best suppressing in intino. You make sure say we adhere to the protocol. At the moment, the lawyer penny or him say no, menene for me the same bubble intino, meti me eyi. Na meneno edi Nkomo. Ni say intino me babe yi, but me does not mean say idea unsono se ukushia ubi. Na unino informe bubble la ubi yi if you say saya reno your friend or coronavirus and I say COVID-19 no. Real. Therefore, lawyer, me that say we ye mask na watch the for the essence of wearing the mask because some mama who say you share some mask na prevent and I say suppress the infection and I say the spreading of coronavirus. It me that say lawyer Penny, lawyer Dan, and no pay a year photo solicitors and nyame ayadum yasan ehia bium baby biara obia no ya de hon enchia ma photo solicitors legal hour and yasan echiemu lawyer Dan, good morning.
Good morning, Patrick. Lawyer PK.
Lawyer PK. Intino baby biara obia no moma yen ben ye afidie no na you make sure say you be share this video to everyone to make sure say you bet me educate other people la samre nyame aboa na yetimi atena se ene anopai ye de nyama bebre so many updates na ebe bremo na ya make sure say you educate you ya say ne de bia ye no photo solicitors our Omega TV there Nkomo didie last time ye program obi say we there your friend is ye hu your lawyer no name if you say obia eka na adwen na mumu na adwen na ye kan so you make sure say you be educate people. Lawyer Daniel akwa babio
yeah na
yenkoso ma yenhu ne na ye bedi ehu Nkomo
yo me da say lawyer PK say one mama akonwa no na metimi we be floor no amaye for a program no say dia wo kan ye no and then Nkomo ne ba be edidi e wa ha say efa immigration and sem yenya name say immigration in sem krum ha say there and then one of the biggest challenge e wa ha ba de bia no so no CMA etie for who say for solicitors and immigration in sem pe na ye apart from immigration, you know, employment law, family law, civil litigation, wills and probate, and so one area you're dealing with, and you know, or any issue regarding any of the areas of law you practice here during the program, no, be phone line on our person be question feel free even if any topic, you know, and one seminar if any other area with me I can ask them. Now, and we are looking to discuss financial requirements for almost person family applications. Krum has say Appendix FM applications. The cancer family applications are mukwakofa yire ni omukunu aba mukwakofa omumba ifi aba and as Krum has said that person renew krata on 5-year route, and as some people almost switch it to 5-year routes, you know, all these people, you know, your financial requirements there say omumiti before application be successful. Over the years, you know, we have seen say nkrofo bebre wo honoma omo ye application na omo ye application because omo nim say omo meet financial requirements omo je 18,600 and I say if omo more children the necessary requirements no more amount, you know, but you who say common mistakes be was so emma nkrofo applications na akpa with refusals inti eneno ye pese ye pep ye bie mu ni exchange nkrofo eni so ekwan betimi afa so However, no, before I best starting, so there were a few updates. Nyame I do it me Ediama na etimi aka ho asem answer ya starting.
Me da say no kware update ni de Uber for solicitors a unim say lawyers omo ho no ene omo a omo di sa dwuma kuo no anim no update de e drop ya pe no na omo make sure say omo de be ma omo client any obviously omo hwe wo Omega Live TV no so no enti no sa update bi ho a name de lawyer Wadaroma farmer etiefo na yenyi hu Nkomo nso kakra because me say update bi ebebe bia no ebe boa ahwefo nso enti no ye betimi adomu asuko kakra enti no yenko update ni so.
Okay, update no the first one no a recent court of appeal case we are making decisions this week regarding registration fees for Nkwala person koje register naturalization and Nkomo
passport
person koje passport na beka say lawyers beka say Nkwala person already register outside people beka say biam koje naturalization certificate amameba but then long and short of it they say na sika kese e wo honoma obia o person register wo ba bia no e say utua na £1,012.
Isika puduo pa
and we realize say a big challenge over the years amankrofo bebre.
No kware.
We share nkrofo a ye deport yomo e wo krom ha say Caribbeans ne other nationalities a ye deport yomo e bi mo honuma o metina krom ha so many years anko metimi a qualify na o ma je omo certificate but because of sa sikana Home Office for a job money, they were not able to do it. Namin Chadom, we had this charity group at Omode Assembly Echo Court, any Akwalabia free more friend O. We use O as the name because yes. At the moment, we understand Akwalani the 13 years. And from Akwalani Kasemono, any other children kasemono omuntimi enye registration enye certificate they see themselves as second class citizens because so oni nkrofo school crown pony ebisa ne say we nationality there ontimi nka so British simply because onisa £1,012 now Home Office for say otua and sana ye the nkrata amano it was good say a court of appeal ajia tum say the decision of the High Court say sa sikano unlawful no it's right. Then I walk up fast as we know
say no query say because say unimu no High Court and rule say decision say charge sa sikapudu £1,012 no so much to the extent say prevented in for them to make application. Ama ebinum kura se ne wo kan ya na ebinum kura na omuntim school holidays ko omuntimi nkobi. Ne mfefo ko omufa eyi ko France no because of say only passport, only British passport no. Untimi nko France, untimi nko Belgium. But okasa utimi hu say ya wonu wo kurum anum say. So the question was still begging say deba den ye betimi ayafa sa nkofo no. Sikane de lawyer dan say ne wo kana na eye sikapudu a eye very 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 expensive £1,012 but at the moment na court of appeal a court of appeal aje near High Court no ekan ye no atum say obviously a exorbitant amount of money a parent to pay for ne ba wa wonu okrum anum say ontimi enje den British passport. Intino good news ema yen na emomu no at the moment no ye kan ama amanfo ehu say wo ba edi 10 years ewo krom ha anasa wo ba ewo krom ha na wadi 10 years a it means say sa abofra no o qualify say obetimi ayeden age ne British passport say wo nimu dia ene say wo tie yen this is the first time wo tie yen and this is the first time wo hwe yen a kai hu say wo abofra ewo krom hanum say na wadi 10 years a o qualify say obenya ne British passport na ye ka no just the amount na omutua no eno na lawyer Dan kan say nkofo bi e de court say too expensive into no omonte so eno na at the moment no ye try say anase court ne making sure say so expensive eno na ye be den ye be ma atiefo ne ahwefo ehu say ekofo mo a ye ba be ka kire mo na mo nso mahu na maye necessary application you know.
So we share to add to some of the things I will can, you know. Now we share court judgment now. Normal patch say the true cost of sa application to Home Office for no £372.
And then say administrative.
Yeah, that is how much Home Office for person person charge the exact amount it costs them to process those type of applications. Now £372. Intino ultimately from £372 to £1,012. The difference now it will mean a profit and actually say
and me can say just to help other applications.
Yes, just to subsidize other applications. That was their argument. Make court. And Obo say already 10 years and normally no yes application. There are other category of people who are yes application. We EU national. We Chrome has say. But at the time now permanent residence.
Okay.
At the time the date of birth of the child no unya o permanent residence into unya o permanent residence and after wawu akwala in those scenarios such a person say won so okoye registration ema oba into ideally £1,012 will come up. We and a lot of people nim sign no omakoye application for British passport near return it say omonkoye sa application. Then there's a third group of people in so omonso eso omoye sa application that ain't very common for a lot of people. And remember so a 90 so we are British national. Na okowu ewo amanonia. Normally no ubetinya a British passport ama obano. Intine oti Chrome has say wako Ghana wako wu ewo ho weja obano wo. Ubetinya ko British passport ama obano. Oji British passport ema obana ono baha. No so at two time eso owu. No so ko wu o Ghana. Akoye second generation.
Yes.
Those people too had to register, but in those scenarios, no, in bar no so your bar now ko fear. You have to pay this money. But so we are Bema now ko fear no free. Intino you know we were just on the way we are now in case we are challenges our payments because I have always told you say when we believe say discriminatory.
Definitely.
I don't say Obama a free now Obadie Otuya in the same scenario. Intino good news for a lot of people, especially Sikano 1012 no enya deketwa and also unya fee waiver. So you don't qualify for fee waiver, you don't qualify for any concessions. It's either you pay that 1012 or you forget about it. Intino yenyamu ana and we are even hoping say omo my payments in dadano they may do some sort of refund. Okay. And also maybe possible. There might be a possibility. We'll just keep our fingers crossed and be looking at that area, no, and moon koso NTA the year regular program will have say that's maybe sa ebe to dra mwati internet here can say refund be air bar now waiting yati why first person to here
wait from the car that's it lawyer Dan here that say what my this update because nkofo bebre wo hono mo a omo twen say omo betimi ayesa application ama omo ma se ne yedi kan ebi won ko mu ntimi entu kwan ne mfefo holidays ne mfefo school programs wo amanonea because omo ni passport intine they are not able to travel asefem abofra no ya wonu okrom ha na no brofo kra kire se oye British na nsu no ni book a kire se oye British ade kunji oni book I chese or your British no it is just because of say sikana edien ne bo eyeden nti lawyer Dan ye da say wetimi ama this update na ye di hu enkomo kakra ene topic a ye pese ye boso ema etiefo ehu na ye domu asukona ye di hu enkomo kakra no eye omo pese omo kofa omo yere ene omukunum eyeden eba krom hanim sei na enam sikasem se ne yenwa enim no wo beye immigration application bia wo krom hanim sei a abrochire de ana se obroni de or the requirement be beto ho ama say make sure say we satisfy this particular requirement and san na wo be den we be make this particular application ni say no immigration rules wo ho na emo ni nkofo bebre nim sa immigration rules no a ebo se wo ba kofa wo yere en ana ukunu aba ehu edwa ni say na ne photo solicitors yatena si ehu se nkofo bebre wo honom a omu edifo ana se omu nim that requirement na a ewo so omu bakofo omu kunu ne omu yere no maba ntina ne yetu asi wo se ye ba be domo siko ye ba be kire figures amount ekwan a obefa so eni bibi biara obeye bia obetima kofa sa wo dofo no ede na aba krom hanum sei ntina twen question bia opese ubuse bia na before that no ye be make sure say ye be explain e bi kra na through our explanation you understand it and you might not even call to even to ask any question until lawyer say me pese me kofa me yere eba krom hanum say na me wo British passport and na me wo indefinite leave to remain na e de ba na be timi asi me ho kwan say e wo say me kofa sa me yere na eba.
But I say, Lawyer PK, one of the major reasons are in for applications a failing, financial requirements where I say meaty in the immigration rules. The reason why a major block to a lot of people and they say if you can for any discretion, on to me in case me who say 18,600 a minimum requirement, we short it for by £100 but the person using the discretion na me ma okwan na visa na successful na uba
discretion
discretion is say onu abe use ne pe even though emrana ya tro bibi ato ho no
tinese emrana ya pity ment na wo dem na yes application no say ne ya dan na e ka no emrana ya pity you see 18,000 a 18,000
that's it 18,600 and then a common one but in Nkomo bebre NG 18,600 on you say me my G 18,600 e broso but we can year application now still you refusing on financial requirements grounds
adinja
because you were a whole evidence appendix FM nankasa no you was specified evidence ubetimi e di akire ese wo de kire eno nso no one fa anchra and also case worker no or need discretion say obey take say one fa mbanti or the amount for instance so we obi we ejumama obi be can say we employee you expect to say year application with the 6 months bank statements 6 months pay slips ebeba or the letter fee employer which is dated in the last 28 days before the application Obejin says highway a simple but obehwe na obi wo honoma or the bank statement or the ABA ye wo ene February why application in February to be kind 6 months backwards obe be ba no obehwe na 1 page 2 page bank account bi wa ko je no 1 page bi ayira efim second page bi ayira efim and no see ni ejina so ni refuse application and only a big problem another one also ubehwe no why application or the bibia bank statement space the bibia aba but ubehwe letter na so of or GF employer no the details of the letter nye maybe was so say collector no so no one may say it is a letter no question called they can hold ban abe irrelevant and no so to me ma refuse obi o be gi letter no bibia was so but date na a one letter no so no we have missed deadline and also you refuse you just for an employee you can see so many scenarios you bet me agina so near the refuse nipa no
eno ntina e wo say de bia me ka say uko obi fie na wura ne dem wura ne sitting room na wura ne front room painter e wo efie honom no ubetimi ahu say ono a na ye den e painti ye ana say okofa painter ana say kromu anim say your friend decorator na obe painti man. Do you know the reason why? Ebi a skating board na e wo ho no mo no. Paint bi blue paint bi akoka ho. E ho no mehu say otua painter e na obe painti man na anka sa skating board na e white na blue paint akoka ho no. Anka anye bi anka ontua ne ka. If you say otua ne ka e na oye sa painting. That is why men shed them na this type of application because any lawyer dan e ka no letter na wakoji efi adwumamu de abano. It is not just the letter o enema e was say call letter ni mu no information e was say wo employer no edigu sa letter no so no you might not even know but over for your solicitors you be make sure say sa letter na wo de abano if it is not the required information na who employer and the good letter ni so you be make sure say you be catch say ko na ko catch your employer and say me dance say o ma me sa letter we the mum letter na wo de ama me no enye ne home office ebe ma me kunu no ana me yere no aba krum hanim say ebiom bank statement na wakoje no wakoje bank state ebi kura bank statement na ye de brew every month bia e na wo ye den wo de ato ho lawyer dan say for 6 months bank statement bra would the abano wadwin all kasano say there is no discretion no a pity what that means nini say would that 2 pages e wo mu a uti anye lucky a sa onia na o hwe sa application ne so no what that would mean ni say opeso o kire wo say at the moment, one satisfy the financial requirement, Meanwhile, all other requirements, financial requirements is only one requirement. There are other requirements also satisfy. But because of the fact, say when Timmy Ahenfie paid 7 of 9 ambano, they were just refuse. But who do you seek? And I say what be instructed for two solicitors. This is why instructed that painter not skating board white on for blue paint and cancel. That is why it was say ujai sanyamai emma emrenimfo na omuye ejumano eyeden emma na ukasano ukan say employees obviously ya employer omo na me employee na me ye meduma me Uber driver me ye painter for example and I say me like me am here meduma me hairdresser na me person me ko for me kunuba and also no e was say me ko pay eduma na me ya na say omo
you see enumpo more complicated than an employee you know
okay
so we are self-employed meeting the financial requirements it me difficult a lot of people because omo need documents as omo they come
definitely
so we are self-employed obviously no unji pay slip that document that does not come up at all. Most times, or be a hairdresser, or be a tradesman, a construction worker, or ye juma ene no ajini sika no or jisika no baby bebre. What is expected in this type of application is a year wo tax application a year ediako HM revenue. Now I file or profits away nyano. Now even crown pono o file we are a year will turnover because before we was misconception we know about or see maybe a bus driver but bus driver they may hear through me umbrella company into the umbrella company no forming limited liability company they biano or mat ne bus driving company no invoices
even now, Uber drivers no almost
visa umbrella companies self-employed Chicago so we umbrella company say you would represent documents different from Obia and yes say we are sole trader because we are sole trader one say we here up to 12 maybe here 12 months bank statements showing sikana wo kana say bank account anymore but when you nim say obi o hairdresser no or ni sikana ba oji wo shop ho owi anu wasan to we ne kukubi na wa no wa to koko e wo shop ho no wa no workshop ho nti enko ne bank account mu Into such a person or the bank account and all right, but the money will not be coming in. So we will need other documents. Into we will need things like SA302. SA302
very important.
The conclusive document to show say
lawyer say T word now boy
SA302.
Ahenfie no munya sa
HMRC na benya sa document in that document will tell say Uji 18,600 and I say 1J. Obi ohonuma obeka say oh lawyer I feel we minya be 100,000 no. Obeka ko training SA302 no. No we declare no who say ni miano or the towe inputs into the actual profit even though 100,000 be mono the actual profit 12,000 into the when we waje hand or no they not dream mono or 100,000 but book mono the profit is 12,000. Into this ano, what we go find here?
No quality or 100,000, but because of Kululu Ntino.
And ya Kululu, genuinely no, or Tonyama, ebia fan say we a hairdresser.
Okay.
Hair cream.
Okay. Expenses. Okay.
Into no, no jeans say because he can't be shame you go to Kumono. Nisika yes declare say we more than 18,000
entisa
na entisa be cop we no SA302 no so no na entisa na enye eno pe o the SA302 no so eba we are here tax calculation tax overview
and no here from our accountant or
no from HA revenue ho now because why G SA302 they no be say oh this year OJ this amount but with tax overview no will show exactly your status of taxes say what you are we o the car we it and also say what they can now say 1 year our umbrella company and what I tricky kakra no
the complex
because obia our umbrella company no normally no obeji payroll obeji payslip into no we na PAYE no why sika na kitwe we are no a dividend no sika ni bebre say dia obetimi are benefiting from 10% tax na dividend for the etua ni you know such a person be ba no we can say oh lawyer me a director into me was say ni of so your application but ube hwemu no na ni pay slip no enso into no untimi fast pay slip to the pay enye application na eno nso no so oye of filing the tax return because untimi fa dividend vouchers no ekeke enko chere say oh na me G dividend say na me G me pay slip say o calculate the last 6 months a bro 18,600 ninti no mo fa mame and no so a big issue for a lot of people especially for omo umbrella companies and one here a be cause problem but not before you back self-employed for no way back could be way for employees hold my messy e bi mo hold my own say 6 months no there is a break e bi hold my assistant ejuma.
Okay.
You know, we are employee. Emma,
photo solicitors. Na what call maybe photo solicitors say UAD. Na what call Omega Life. Who documents na you be require na enquire 6 months.
So,
I was say you call 1 year.
That's it.
Na you call share from photo solicitors. We are Juma or let's say from February 2020 now what be ye ejuma wo Omega Life July 2020 wo no wo pay slip ne wo bank statement wo say yes 6 months na you make sure say ye de be ka ho no enti sa wo na wo say wo call 1 year e wo say wo call back to photo solicitors 2020 February now we could G a whole year from the time we fee photo solicitors now any time we then we start Omega Life na abetwa so na yenya wo 12 months pay slip and 12 months bank statement technicalities are serious in this particular year because ebiansi yen kra lawyers are educated and I say yeah mamu ehuno this particular issue krana we missed it how much more tiwa bia what could we do on internet how would you know say me jai photo solicitors in July and amaba Omega Life in August 6 months who could read you know it will be stated clearly say bring 6 months pay slip bring 6 months bank statement but you forgotten and I said because you are not a specialist and because you don't know no you wouldn't necessarily think say I was say me call a whole year. Men said them on your application. We say sikapuno pa na utua no IHS utua home office fee uye den utua say sika ni nya obe say koche kwa they say you have to make sure say you consult legal experts na on your application now so that you would expect something a be inkunimidie amount. Lawyer then yenkoso.
Yeah, apart from these things now ya boboso sell SO meeting, there's also the format of the way I represent documents, packaging. What you see so packaging here.
Yes.
It's possible say yes if a bank statement ebra. Now call ya no akofa bank statement wa call wa print now the aba be na bank statement no crampo no wa address any so. And no say why audience all the 6 months bank statements are called but you refuse to because you didn't package it well as you said. It's very very important say the way the documents will be so very important. For instance obi o honoma employees or the pay slip beba or they will SA 302 for self-employed for ebeba. We also have other people who use savings.
Okay, sika
onye but our savings ewo ehonum a opese o use ni savings I don't know, we are talking about £16,000 and over. What they are to bank accounts or the year we and no crown what type of bank account now they be quite presenting. Obi honuma now our account BIA or they touch shares into 16,000 a honor the account to or Jane send me was 16,000 makes me this account and arbitrary
and just
I don't come into the only will share account and arbitrary honomono you may refuse you. Then there are some people also we need to be aware say they don't need to meet the financial requirements almost just some sort of way benefits be into for instance obia oje carries allowance will not need to show some financial requirement for those people they need to meet maintenance adequacy into I don't know so criteria no different there was some type of benefits via you need to meet that. You don't necessarily have to meet the financial requirement. And now look at if you fear aba, you need to. Meet its financial requirements. Obi or a British national. British national no okwako fa ne ba also parental responsibility amasa akwala no enye se odi akwala ne papa ana akwala ne mama kan aba just bringing that child no such a person no will not necessarily have to meet financial requirements all that also meeting is say obetimi accommodate no obetimi maintain no sometimes obetimi na obi o ho no mo si me ba no we di 18 lawyer obetimi abo mama ko fana ba na say 18 there we trap date no esanka we year and no di 18 no one ba ni anyam lawyer na me nje 18,600 o na che say oti ho no no wentimi ankofa ne ba amba because or Jesus unsatisfied that financial meanwhile the character what's our financial requirement it's not even applicable to you. It is not applicable to you. It's very important to understand say some of these things buboso ewo ahase and when we come to this program we also have to make it clear say even though yabubo yen topic so ewa han it may not necessarily apply to you the individual now person wo because biana bibiki tuwe bi ewo wo de anima e ma no different and then there are some source of income bi so wo hon so it's not acceptable obi wo honuma oji we wakoji students loan or say or the beka ho ni income na if you honum no betimi account
on the bank account mun of say any savings
yes I don't know what me fan can but obetimi the child maintenance I would give fee wo experts na bi ho e dia kan we income ho
and in fact Meg buttressed the point there are certain benefits bi ho oje as an individual it can be classified as your income but you might not even know say I may this particular benefit can I include that and I say should I exclude that ebi ohon so a meje can it be added as me income or not. Sanya mai na na was say we make sure say you contact the right people so that we'll be able to tell you say we you bet me the account this particular benefit benefit na wudi o aban ni to ya now so no it can be added as your income. Ebi ohon so a benefit aban na dey ma but yentimi mfa anye den enka ho. If you say it is not part of it, how would you know that? That is why you need to seek legal advice so that someone will be able to tell you say ye the way ka ho and I say ye fa we enye den enka ho.
Another thing many people are not aware of when it comes to your application, now you have to meet some financial requirements, you know. At the point of third-party support.
And
then where third-party support comes in, it says say bia lawyer PK why dream say okofa odofu bi efiga na aba. And okofa na aba no bia na usika enso 18,600. But oba bia won ne te e ofie no ono no eje be bia half of the money. Okay, it is possible say ubetimi ne oba no a document e bia kan wo die no now they are kofa odofu no aba. Many people are not aware of this.
Yes.
Into no and also yes some you can say third party supporter and yes say bia obi a owe chi say oh kofa o ne ba oba me sign guarantee say me hwe woni o yire
obi o ni be di na say o hwe ni bi o ma o mu say home office for
o mo beti ase o ti ase
definitely
into no and also a very key very
I think say a good point one make because in go for be nim sad here
oh there be go for be nim sad here no say ubetimi your household income into no say woni bia wunye bi krampo na etifie ba komu ahunya mo share responsibility financial responsibility e wo fie honoma you can use that way, you know, to support your application. Whether say a adult child that or you can use that way, you know, to support your application. You know? And it is in the Home Office guidance. They've stated it clearly. It is not something that it's out of the ordinary. So now you are struggling. So because you are worried about these financial requirements. And simply because of financial requirements. And or second job at the account. Because and also another possibility. Say obey second job. Now the account first job. And also meet requirements.
If you say income now, the income, it is not restricted to one source. The income can come from about 3 sources. The benefit BROJ can be one of your income. Ejuma A can be one of your income. Ejuma B can be one of your income. And even savings lawyer 9B can be calculated. There is a calculation now. We can put all these things together and make the entry clearance officer need to know say although you the pay slip 1 brew and now you the P62 brew at that point you know and do 18,600 name our self-employed you bet me the idea you bet me the account or another income from even the benefit you bet me the account our third party support you bet me the account but obviously who meaning say unless say we ready and I would say but 9 out of 10 no sane manema we nyina na enya de a ubehu nesa timu bi omukran so say covid yes say covid eba high nipa maye ntimi nya adwuma maye ntimi enko emma ya fellow yen ntimi ebinu pi na so ye yomade but uhwemu a Home Office are publishing guidelines because of COVID intino there are so many concessions a wo mawo say e wo say ukofa ukunu ana oyere eba so that if you unsatisfy this financial requirement because of COVID there are so many concessions or lawyer Dan fire it out me who concessions e wo ma
concession person can be bubo some other non-employment source of income yan say about concession.
Okay,
so
on
because, yeah, because ebi mo ho no ma ye nia ye ka say oh we ye juma or self-employed. No say ebi mo ho so a omunya rental income.
Okay. If you're dying bia
or the rent. Ebi crown pa fie na wo timu no. O the one room and 2 rooms for her. I rent it other people. I will the income. That is rental income. How you can use we na appendix FM na category C type of income. Obi ho no ma oji dividends. Ewo ebia wa invest shares bi ni ade a oji dividends ewo ho no. Otimi de ka ho. Obi ho no ma oji bereavement payments. Nikunu ewu a oji some payments bi ewo ho no. Eno nso otimi de ye de.
Thank you.
E de ka ho. Obi ho nso a ebia na insurance claim bia okoye bia se accident bi into insurance e ma no regular payment bosumi bia mo man sike bi say okay fa we show kotoku na fa sort ho out sa sika no nso ya dia wetimi bia be e dia kire so o hwemu a there are a lot of these things it can help people. People are not aware say oh make me use side way their confirm area.
Well, then internet was say o make sure say o be instructed.
Oh yes, but yes, education because obi o ho no ma onye na dwen say obey instructed crap because or na be mebu dada because oti ho no no you say 18,600 no enso into oti ho no na oti na de so into the enko concessions no so concession is very 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 important because yenim say following COVID situation, you know, nkrofo bebre adwuma as I said.
Ebi nso adwuma ya tete omusika so.
Adwuma to fellow so. Ebi mo nso ya yo more redundant and it's going on left right center. Yeah, employment, settlement agreements yeah there no. Every day we get them coming in say obi percent advice more redundant until we know how common it is during this pandemic. What people need to understand and say we share efficacy for concession on the na it is possible say we can use income and now prior to COVID outbreak March 2020 you should calculate the amount so it is possible into say we juma na unfortunately for you we see can end soon because of that it is not the end of the world, especially if recently in our situation as a sign we be a juma abo and answer we are your do to fellow and answer you're redundant but more Diana coming we will look into it and we can assist you. Apart from that people need to understand say when it comes to that point so possible so which issue concessions maybe a fee waiver even for entry clearance applications. Even so kwakofa we here and say uba aba awuntimi afford home office fees because of concessions na eno nso ewo ho nti no eno nso ye ade a nkrofo need to be aware of. Then quickly I'll come to exceptional circumstances because eno nso I say emexe ewo ehonom no obi wo honom a he doesn't necessarily even previously now before COVID na background no na still meet requirements because at the end of the day ebia onye juma because ebia ne wa woba or no ehwe or no ohwe akola na intino different exceptional circumstances when you have those scenarios intina because of that untimi nye juma and also so omutimi consider normal ehwe duty for section 55 as for a child the interest of a child near application and succeeding and also one point that we want to give out to listeners and so that they can make sure say be taking advantage of all these ones finalizing in mind take a break now
I say unim because most especially making sure say you be educated amount for now but mainly the question that they will ask us now making sure say obi was our situation ni mu a question na ye obi busa any answer ye be ma no itimi boa ne say nti no ye bie phone lines no ayeden atum o pese o frɛ a obetimi afrɛ lawyer Dan number no na ended with 161 making sure say 161 number no obefrɛ but o pese o frɛ me number so ended with 411 and so a obetimi afrɛ so that question bi a wo bia efa ene nkomo a yedi ene nkomo foforo bi anase how bi ewo so whether say you program him employment law, family law, civil litigation, wills and probate. Send munyam no photo solicitors ya don awore wasa emraimu. Ubusaye ya wo ho akwankyere bia ye be make sure say ye de be emamu. Inti 4 lines no ye bie atum lawyer dan bo wo number no ekire etiefo na omumfre me so mebo me number obi frɛ a ya make sure say ye be ebje ne so.
Yes, what person ofre eba program no so sisia no obetimi afre 07944976161 number ni biom 07944976161 ofre sa number na yebetimi apeke o call na any question bia o wono yetimi a answer amao na whilst ye train calls na abemono. There was one update bi wo honoma em say ye messy before I started and the main topic regarding home office for publication and omo regarding timelines for applications.
Okay, akodi efficacy
this week omo publish the guidance say application bia obeye bia no e bia it take 8 weeks e be take 6 months then omo publish here. Before I ever program you so na ye share guidance no utimi hu say almost everything a woman almost say it take 8 weeks. There were just a few applications almost can say it take 6 months to say a bia wo ye application no YJ biometric residence card into a bia wo vignet ye ka say vignet ukra visa dada ne bi ewo book mu na CCI the opposite say o switch eno eba biometric cards and almost see it take 6 months but most of them now we mu almost say 8 weeks then I work for 8 weeks no
but send you experience say obeka say 8 weeks 8 weeks near almost standard but in effect say what could read you or baby say you see 8 weeks and our application you be this idea misrewo omo publication or my that is their expectation, that is what they are saying, but send you we application unya decision within 8 weeks. However, if about 8 weeks are photo solicitors you be make sure say ye the decision ebe ma guidelines or my bia na ubi akoridi wo baby na obodane lawyer na or make sure say obe kuti that guidelines, but what we need to look out for ne say with experience say home office ain't me and decide on your application within a specific time they tend to write to you say because of this specific reason and I say because of this me and decide on your application within this 8 weeks now on my publisher say they need to make that decision but applications be or home swa and they say EA settlement scheme and I say omujina yemfa say omukuno omoye EU nationals any omoye EU nationals so omo parent omoye EU nationals no omo de a bit tricky kakra if you say certificate of application na ye de be brɛ omo no omo tro wo mu specifically say they are going to make decision within 6 months. At that point 8 weeks na ye ka ho asem no enya there we can go and tell them say oh na someone can say 8 weeks until I will say mu make decision within 8 weeks and no for example 6 months until I will say a train na say 6 months in edu after that then we are able to make sure say the better home office.
Yeah, even to add to what you just said we share publication now home office for a publisher na omoka 8 weeks baby we 8 weeks we 8 weeks even beneath it omaka say standard applications in a taking 6 weeks 8 weeks and unim say omo ye application under human rights because I don't know very common. Obi ohonoma wa worry obi o British, obi ohonoma wa woba, obi ohonoma with 20 years. Yeah, they not all year applicate. These are the common standard applications that normally go out there a lot. And one of the first correspondence are ubenya Efi Home Office for so yes application. Now make sure say we near unusual application, complicated application. It
will be decided. It's unusual. It will be decided.
It will not within their standard published times. These are the common way applications that call out most of our audience and most of our listeners can relate to. Most of the other applications are normally fast person almost switch it to a work permit. Work permit visas, student visas, normally straightforward. And I can see from experience that those type of applications within 2-3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks decision. For them they are okay. But the other group make sure say a complicated application.
Anyway, send a kind decision bar photo solicitors. We are very, 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 very up to the ball. Say you did that decision ebemau. If you say yen so efanye bibia, if you say adia nije baako ewo photo solicitors say you be make application amobi na yenye decision say ya grant sa unia kono ya hoahoa intino there is no way I betina sa decision so at the earliest time I want you be making sure say you be free na you decide good news I then amal. But obviously a home office publication on my year say 8 weeks omo de decision beba wako read your baby no kware. It is only with standard applications, for example switch it send lawyer dan kan that one you can even get it within 4 weeks if you say and near maybe no more. In fact, I will hold that because a process like say we make application at home office. Now I was so much now we biometric. I was so much further documents. Now say we a student and I say who or any other type of application I will switch it into another category. They've already got your information. A bit more now experience. Office biometric cry say more yet. If you say they've already got their details at the home office, on facial recognition be na home office I'm making sure say my grante sa mom. No publication 8 weeks. However, we making sure say mobema mo lawyers no a quite kakra. But obviously photo solicitors there. No need make sure say the bro. In the phone lines and the send me kind the phone lines is still open. Question be or say ubisayen and I say in chirimu bi or say ye team emma won so make sure say ube fre studio phone line and send ye lawyer dan e two dano so that question be will be no wetimi ebusayen na answer enso e wo hono ye the amount.
Yeah, once I hear train callers na oma friend on so no who say Facebook yenua bi oma bongo bisa say outside UK obetimi afre for advice and the answer is yes outside UK now advice as to whether say UK visa requirements and answer when whereby UK and answer anything related to UK there betimi answer what we don't do no we all know no afro no see person me visa when we call US and we call Canada na we no there yentimi emboa but so over UK nko there and fa ho baby a ofre efi we are able to assist you. I will use this opportunity to also advise to say people omo krom has say they are aware of ye juma ye has say most people think say a UK application spend ye they don't know say majority of applications some person back Chrome has says ye bomo emo ye application ema ye kofa ebusuafo efi Ghana eba because na say crampo no o hwe most of the applications na aya ne ye no
but eno na atman kan beka enkofo adwen ye o mo say because me kofa me ba me kofa me yere me kofa me kunu afi Ghana abanti no e wo say me de niyama ni nyina ha ko Ghana
yes
na yakoye sa application de ha bi enti sa obi aka kire wo sa ana me kan say wadada wo a enye no kware na da application no ye bibia wo krum ha no say krum ha bibia ye internet so ene ye make sure say ya upload bibia ebiomu kra no decision maker no kra no otikrom ha
yes eno na ye man ye interested no because say decision maker na etikrom ha say na ebimu ye application efifia omu ye application efifie they have Ghana mentality bi ewo enyeme bi eho for instance say obi wo ho no ma owo Ghana na oye na application akofa obi efifie aba he thinks say okay mini bank account normal into why an application one find a bank account anchor
be serious
infringement I have say it's very difficult for the caseworker to appreciate say obi wo ho no ma only bank account for such people you have to make sure say you explain to them say look sir baby all your application if and it's the nearest bank wo be fanchine ko no city ha then you explain those things to them and yes a problem
but even just exactly what you just said. I was in a hearing last time was it a week ago or 2 weeks ago Friday na obi kwakofa ne wofase oba ne obema aba in the hearing the judge didn't understand and I say didn't comprehend say you send money through waiver a mobile phone so na wako kiosk mu na wako akoje
yes
she couldn't comprehend. Then I have to let the judge know say that is the system. That is they don't need to because home office one of the reasons of the refusal and they say only bank account appellant need bank account until I say only bank account say sika no hwe nkyere say ekonu ne ayi but I have to explain to the judge say Ghana intisa
what you sika komo obi on the mobile phone
so no adi the cash
yes to don't tears here na they making decision wa
no so
on tears here sir say any sir anyway we also obi aba line so me take caller no pacho you tie question here then
yeah that's it
na no question na obisa no wose ne wo ha o indefinite no do ha na ne ba e wo Ghana no wo apply the best 7 years na no so indefinite ne be say 9 years na wose no person ka apply no e be join no ha no but now for say the best way to go about it first and say okay invite you apply no just a normal invitation to about the sane papa na ko ba na ka o ma ne enko na fi wahwe na waye na wasettle no ha no but the ko no refuse na refuse na no show ba sa apply when to show means bia so to me sustain no when to show means bia so ma me ma na point na or when that's apply or no so when you dwuma ge e na ka also to show means so this sustain because no ne papa no and bia and the question is say also apply him for the visitors na ko jama apply and I say we could see a refuse na kwanya da ho obetimi who ya for no man one point apply the pan that is what you settlement about it now
Patrick we na me
koso na me fan to aso
okay say this is one of the issues say a boss no say open so your application bia no matter what your understanding of the situation is no but more than seek legal advice and so na why because so ye nua be ma ya or try so be application for visitors visa managed by one here no cause problems be brave ama on one kasa ne ho let me explain why say okokofa wo ba aba on visitors visa okay there's no guarantee say the visitors visa no ebe mano especially if we need any way to show say akola no or ba or be call back if you are not able to convince caseworker and say or will be ye e wo fie ntia oba obeko baka it is likely say you be refusing it because the test and say subjective test. The caseworker needs to satisfy him or herself. Say, "Saakola no oba haseya obesan ko back." So if you are not able to satisfy that test, now ultimately refuse you or refuse you, so a need right of appeal. Okay, until ultimately file assembly in court. And in making that application, you know, Yenya Bermano will try to show say akola no obi wo fie a ohwe no are comfortable into the head there or ba or bed obeko in that scenario no be grandpa or the name maame no documents where they ebeka application no say oni maame na hwe no ni ade not just say we shooting himself no
in the foot
meaning say later on obey application for settlement ama akola na a bit difficult in the sense say so who indefinitely leave to remain e wo krom ha na oba e wo fie na person okofa no eba you need to show say you've got sole parental responsibility e ye wo pe na wo hwe akola ne maame eni akola ne life mu
na abofra intimate na bia apart from
intimate no bia nchen just a wo pe na obetimi. This is how difficult it is to bring a child that e ye wo ba into no wako forward no wako year application for visitors visa no waka verification mu for say oh akola no or you okay e wo fie obi wo hono ma o hwere ne ma me hwe no future application dia be for settlement visa bia no you are going to struggle.
And the only reason is when seeking legal advice in the very beginning, if you say anka oba baby to say for solicitors, you be making sure say you be catch will say services visa application now we making and who ain't here.
Yes.
Who person obano obetina or hanum say, but the process now who faso ama obana abetina hana. That is not the correct way. Visitors visa Emma bofrane maha Emma untimi me switch. Name the correct application now obey no. This is how you have to do it. You have to show say per ultimately no. We una ukita sole responsibility of that child no. And na wo peho and na abofrane betimatna. That is something that people don't understand. And I say people fall short of. Say, oh, meba. I didn't mean to me kofa meba emet now. But what you have to realize that you open our abofrano.
Yes.
Mami wo ho, papa wo ho. Nyame aye wadom e na wo maame wabetena UK. It does not mean say e wo se wo kofa oba na obetena won chen. But obviously photo solicitors here won advice. Aye betimi advice wo e wo ya wo akwankyere. Aye betimi akyere wo say you say to make sure say you will satisfy that requirement of sole responsibility because
because the refuse and the prior have their kind the last point so say given the above I'm therefore not satisfied that you have demonstrated your circumstance as declared or as much that you have intended to leave the UK at the end of your visit. And given all the above, I'm therefore not satisfied sufficiently arrangement have been made for the travel and therefore refused under paragraph V5.1 and V5.2. Now what can you say? So very far, I'm forced now by settlement. Now it's lemon. You bet me.
But send your lawyer down kind and hopefully no on can near maybe and I say my information be in this visitors visa application now or yeah. If you say so one my information be in the visitors visa application or yeah now, it will be very difficult for us to make the application to say in fact or satisfy your friend is saying indefinitely to enter application. If you say, for example, sole responsibility because it's a very very key requirement. What can say, "Mamino and a heno"? Meanwhile, thank you. How can you now say who was sole responsibility? It doesn't add up.
It doesn't add up, but there's a way. There's a way around it. For instance, if after this application, a month or two down the line,
circumstance
etimi assistant now otimi obtain court order from
child custody order.
Custody order. Say ye de akola na agye fi maame ne nsem e de abehye ne nsadia, then we can do it. In this case, even though we can assist him, it becomes more expensive because we have to follow another court process of getting custody order for gentleman and say the akwala na yede aba. Ye nua bema na obisa sa question. Ye betimi aboa no, even though it will be a little bit more complicated than before, but possible. But there be say oye citizen and son owu akola no Ghana and can say be wom. But say onya citizenship after owu akola ne dia, it doesn't make any difference. No so that's it. Yo, that's it. What would you so no utimi efre number no 07944976161 number na ebiom 07944976161. Any question be a owo no obetimi afre na webisa is very very important. If we intimi to amfre program no so enche bia be in 5 to 10 minutes na MC ebe ma yemu so wait me afre during the program now wait me afre after the program numbers the same number and also say 078-333-44411 mesa abosa number no so ebiom 078-333-44411 obetimi afre sa number no so mesremo if enye emergency abomode na afre between Monday 9:30 and 5:30 but say emergency you can say emergency and not just say ya chiwa you do call police station and you do call immigration detention center be and only there na ehun hia papa say obe free na yetimi amount advice at that very moment lawyer PK then I work for in your bema na what then who ato issues he won
nanka me say so a bit in relation to your telephone numbers now ebiomu so no ehwefo ne etiefo moma yenhye ne nso say your office number nso juma ana say officer ana say juma dia nkofo ebo ye ho adwa therefore no we are at a particular office ufre your mobile phone na wen yan what you have to understand and say your office line bia na ye hu client bi ana bia na ya attend to something urgent ufre your office line 0203 325 7030. Me say tinubio because a very important say ube free your office. If you say free your office na uni obi kasa oni akuni be make sure say obi take down every information and only it becomes mandatory say lawyer now ope say hu no or say oyede ofrel. Na maybe I free me mobile phone so ebia na wa miss a lot of calls when ya ebi kwa na adwene ne se bi kwa na damfo bi kwa na yeden afre no ana se bi ofre wo kwa na onya obiom na wato na adwene mu ne sent no moma yemfa sa office number yi na ye fan ka ye numbers lawyer Dan abono ho 0203 325 7030. This is Fortuous Solicitors office line. Ufre obia mobile phone so ufre me mobile phone so no wenya me ufre lawyer Dan mobile phone so no wenya na the next telephone number was ufre so no this number be dey atuda but send na lawyer Dan kano obviously ye betimi aboa sa abrante na obusa sa question no but hopefully on shooting itself in the foot so much to the extent to say a better thing, but Fortuous Solicitors there, na ode asem. Baby biara will be you be making sure say you best sort you out. Advice be a biara na was see a demo na will bring you in that line to able to bring sa abofrano. You be making sure say you better advice. So, into no number say I abobo no freying Debra, a biomus mesa kat etimu at a simu say photo solicitors enkwa any law firm a wo UK abonten so uba consultation na ube hun lawyer or they chew free 30 minutes onje usika bi ha o brane ne mekasa 30 minutes free because here you say lawyers there all the time we are very expensive but photo solicitors ye decide na ato ho say uba ya gesio na oni ye bekasa na ubeka wasem kire ya first 30 minutes na you beti wasem e wo ho donti you make sure say you best sort to be out no bia etimi enya ne fa ahodie whether immigration law whether say employment law whether say family law whether say civil litigation and I say wusem probate for numbers no na frey na ye betimi aboa
lawyer PK my main for a few questions am say yeah viewers at their about Facebook yenua Ebenezer say please I would like to know whether someone can request for national insurance number while the person is not here at the moment and then I will can home
or request for national insurance number on tikrum hanum say
oni ha say on case on tikrum ho see oni ha I suspect to say EU for ni bi bia
wa be if you say I think say or you be throw for interview
yes
say you throw for interview you have to be here you have to be present at the interview unless say COVID situation bia online however say EU ni say ne suspecting it there say we ni have before 31st of December 2020 whether you go an NI or not now you have to satisfy the new point-based system for you to be able to come and work until whether you are getting your NI or not now it's irrelevant but unti krom ha and I say unni krom ha untimi NI that is the bottom line
yo yenya bema kwabna danso abiam so say obetimi abosu biom regarding the duration of EU citizens so obetimi apply the family members aba so can be home with me
okay
I church mu here because there's one
was okay
and said any last message be pay for
no problem EU nationals family members omo pese omo de omo ba krom hanum say you can family members UK immigration rules oyere ukunu oba that's all o ma me nka ho o papa enka ho o ofase nka ho omo another category you from extended family into the specific question here o family member sa family member no oyere ukunu oba no e wo se oye ukunu ana o se oye wo yere ana o se oye wo ba before the 31st of December 2020 ansana yebetimi make application to bring that individual under the EU settlement scheme se onye wo ba onye wo yere onye ukunu before the 31st of December 2020 ubetimi de naba na emom no ebeye UK immigration rules ena se ni nyaa enimu no there are certain requirements se ne ene ye di hu nkomo ene se ne lawyer dan achirichiri mu no there are certain requirements emu odin kakra anka oye EU national anka obetimi de naba trada for example financial requirements na there into the cut-off point to bring a family member that is your spouse ekunu ana eyere ana obano 31st of December ya na obeso ka bibifa eno so ho
well 31st of December no you can cut off point from that way but sometimes the crofo enya a few issues ho iye we by abohun komo sa if it dey so sometimes na feel like you repeat here but and we still know say issues ho crofo are worried some betimi akofa omo partners aba partners na they can say o worry nipa no before 31st of December 2020 we okay. Waiting in the number anytime up to 30th of June using the scheme, you know. After 30th of June, no person then you have to go to Appendix FM until they so meet all the financial requirements na yebobo so no. Say from this time I copy 30th of June, person okofa owofa CB wonana bi unua bi eba ekwan da hose obetimi eden aba so long as you can show side dependence, you know, which predates 31st of December all the way at the abano, you can get the application done. EU for no, you find yourself in a peculiar situation you or no this year because time any mono any application be as an EU national person we year no but modern na hwese obetimi lawyer akasa no wa deadlines no ama na wetimi ayen in term. But before we end no me conclude on that point of EU for our omo pay biometric cards, a residence card ni bi na omunya you know, because we know say I have very big issue and a topical issue cause nkrofo bebre e person omo te ehun asem eyi nti no ma memfa eno entwa to na yen end the program no. EU nationals are my year more application for pre-settled status any settled status normally no mobenya email say when you pre-settled status and answer when you settled status. So we are EU national na ukra wo EU passport that email is enough. And who here say obey who utu kwanya you can have that email with you when you get to the airport omo national insurance number.
So come be what them
that intino they don't even request for it, but for EU nationals no bear how so who sa email now we okay. Message you should say kwan we so aka EU for the say mo ye application na be ma mo remfi momba no ho so eso mo ye den omo ye bi very 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 important. Now no let's come to omo nkra EU passport but omo wari EU nationals and I say omo busuan for EU nationals aya be for omo fifie e dia ba omo ye dependent of EU nationals and now so say omo ye British na omo kura Ghana passports but omo nya derivative residence card Zambrano mono so we ye application you know na eba ni send you email ni say o previous card ni nyan we into the use eno and answer o previous card na ebe expire 30th of June na open new card valid for say 5-year period now. There is an application that needs to be done, a different application. You need to pay for that and get it done. Because you need to pay for it, I mean, say home office for ejehusika and no enye free to say the other applications in our EU nationals. So we are EU national. Now you are worried about your card, you are worried about, and as well your EU family member, and as well you're worried about obtaining like a card, and our card ever be 30th of June. Mr. Frey, after the program, no, we will take you through the process, book you in, and we can help you process and get that card. No, yeah, that's it. We will join and anyone will share our Facebook, and so yeah, that's it. Now me I do my next 2 weeks, and so no, yeah, be what I say.
Lawyer Dan me that say Frey Obi nebusa ne say why yet sa EU settlement scheme, either pre-settlement or settlement. If you say nkofo bebre wo ho asat now, omunye saade no. You don't want your friend, your relative be onye saade no. By the 30th of June no na akofa complications abremo. Yadama say mune yen atena say mun share video no na mo emwa na mo educate other people. Yadama say
man that will tell you that he's the only one that loves you and nobody else loves you, that is a red flag. That is a red flag because nobody can love you more than your parents.
He's wearing it, alright, that means, oh yeah, well, he does that.
Yeah.
That's not fair. You're judging me before you know me, and that's unfair to you.
We should focus on happiness at the end of the day. You should do what makes you happy rather than what will make someone else happy.